Peace Reflections. Before we start, if you've been feeling called to go deeper, I'm now offering one-on-one spiritual alignment calls, 60-minute sessions, to help you realign and find clarity. Message me on my Instagram at HumbleAlu2times to book your spot. Alright, man, it's your boy HumbleAlu2times. Feel me? Back in that video, man. Feel me? Follow the Instagram at HumbleAlu2times. Now look, because yesterday's time we're talking about the shocking truth about cancer that nobody wants to tell you about. Now look, before I begin today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a huge shout out to the Most High for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing good information. You feel me? No cap. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock me, show me love, support. You feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love, always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive healing to everybody, including people who have cancer, and to everybody in general. I'm also giving a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. If you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAlu2times. Also, if you want to buy my ebook, you can. Link is going to be in the description and in the comments. The ebook is $10.90. Let's go ahead and get more deeper into the video. Now look, right, with cancer, right, disclaimer, anybody who has cancer, I'm not here to try to bash anybody. I'm not here to try to scare anybody. If you do have cancer, you might want to watch this video and you might not want to watch this video. I'm going to be real with you. This is a very deep video, right? I'm not here to try to hurt anybody's feelings, but this is a very deep video. And I'm going to be breaking down a lot of information in this video. So let's get more into it. The truth about cancer, right? See, what a lot of people don't realize is cancer, right? Leukemia, right? Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, right? There's cures for all of them. Yes, I'm going to say that again. There's cures for every single stage of cancer. Any type of cancer there is on this planet, it's a cure for it. You might be like, well, Ali, like, why would you say that? Why do you think it's a cure for it? The reason why it's a cure for it is because these people who so-called rule this world, they created these diseases. So they have a cure for it as well. All this technology, all this science that we have, you don't think they can come up with the serum and copy that serum and make replicas and give it to people? You don't think they have a serum to where you can take and you'll never get a disease ever again? You don't think they have serums for that? You don't think they have something where they can give you, bro? You know, like if you ever look on TV, right? You know how sometimes you look on TV, right? You're watching your show, whatever, right? I know a lot of people today say I don't really watch TV, but like, let's say you're watching regular TV, right? You ever notice how like you'll get an ad, right? And in the ad, right? You're watching TV, right? You're watching TV and an ad pops up and it's these kids that have cancer. And these kids that have cancers are telling like people like, hey, to donate this and that. But in reality, those people, those kids, those people, they're getting manipulated because in reality, the higher ups, the so-called elites, they have the cure for it. The people who so-called rule this world, they have the cure for Ebola. They have the cure for cancer. They have the cure for AIDS. They have the cure for the Black Plague. They have the cure for a lot of these diseases. A lot of these diseases they created. They don't need money. No, they don't. Who created the money system? The people that's in so-called power, the people that so-called rule this world, they create the money. They print out the money. They don't need our money. They're using these kids and they're purposely letting these kids die off and transcend. I'm just being real. I'm not saying every single person that has cancer is going to transcend from it. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is a lot of kids and a lot of adults have transcended and died because, one of the main reasons why is because these people didn't want it. They could have saved them, bro. But they didn't want to give them the serum. They didn't want to give them the medicine or whatever it's called. And that's the truth. Dr. Sebi literally had a whole cure for cancer, etc. Not just cancer, etc. And what happened to them? What happened to Dr. Sebi? They went ahead and got Dr. Sebi about the way. Yes, they killed Dr. Sebi. The people who so-called rule this world, they killed Dr. Sebi. Yes, they did. And they killed Bob Marley. They killed Left Eye. So all of a sudden, left eye don't know how to drive a car now. Come on, bro. Make it make sense. They killed Prince. They was like, Prince. See, the thing is about Prince was Prince is very smooth with his words. He knows how to like slide things in there. So if you're not really paying attention, this is going to go over your head. But these elites, they knew what Prince was doing. So they got Prince up out the way. right? Etc. I could go on and on and on about people that they done got out the way. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, they got cures for this stuff. They the ones that creating it. And you might be asking yourself, oh, Ali, why would they create these cures? Why would they do? Because they don't like us. They're low vibrational beings. They want to destroy us. What a lot of y'all don't realize is us so-called black people, even though we are goddesses and gods, they tried to kill us. They wanted us off our own planet. They came up with COVID. They came up with the flu. They came up with cancer because they wanted to destroy the black gods, the black goddesses. They wanted to try to get us off this planet, but it didn't work. A lot of us did transcend from it, but a lot of us are still here. It's a lot of goddesses and gods and human beings right now that still got cancer and they still in that battle. I'm not no scientist. I don't know everything, but what I do know, what I know, they have a cure for all the cancers. Yes, they do. They got a cure for all of them. A lot of these doctors, they be lying to y'all, saying they don't got a cure for it. Spend as much time as you can with them. In reality, bro, they got a, even if the doctors don't know it, the people that they work for real, they got a whole cure for it. So you mean to tell me y'all can create robots that look like humans, got skin similar to humans, but y'all can't create some type of dosage or some type of dose to cure cancer, to cure AIDS, to cure diabetes? You don't think they got a cure for diabetes? Come on, bro. Where do you think diabetes come from? Diabetes comes from sugar. It comes from sodas, corn syrup, etc., cookies, chips, potato chips, etc. That's where diabetes come from. They poison our food, y'all. They poison our food. Look around. They poison our food. They poison our food. It's a cure, bro. It's dang near a cure. Every disease that's on the planet. I'm not gonna say every disease, but a lot of these diseases that are on this planet, there's a cure for it, bro. It's balance. Life is duality. Life is duality. If you can make a good cake, you can also make a bad cake. If you can make a bad cake, you can also make a good cake. It's duality, balance, life. If you can be a good person, but you can also be a bad person. You can be a bad person, but you can also be a good person. Duality, balance. In other words, we have the power to heal and we have the power to destroy. See what I'm saying, bro? They got a cure for a lot of these diseases, bro. That's why a lot of these cancer patients, bro, they be lying to them, getting them on these commercials, right? In reality, it ain't about no money. Money might play a role in it, but bro, they already have the cure for it. They been had the cure for cancer. Been had the cure for cancer. Bro, they been had the cure for cancer. Sitting here manipulating these kids and these people and these adults thinking, people really out here donating money thinking they help making a change. You're not really help making a change. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being honest. You're not really helping make a change positively because they don't need your money. They create the money. They print out the money. Who you think give you your check every week or every other week? That's them. They don't need money. This isn't bro. They create the money. Money really means money, like dollar bills, $5 bills, change, nickels, dimes, etc. None of that really matters. But it matters in today's society because we've made it matter. I'm going to say it again. It truly don't matter. But in today's society, right now in 2025, in this area, it does matter. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say it doesn't. But if we want to get more technical, if we want to break it down more, if we want to dig even deeper, truly, it really doesn't matter. But in today's society, it does somewhat matter. Now look, right? They got a cure for a lot of these. Y'all can literally do research on Dr. Sebi. He had a cure for cancer. Not just for cancer, other diseases as well. Right? How did they kill Bob Marley? Right? They sent them some shoes. Bob Marley loved shoes. How did they know he loved shoes? Because they be watching us. Y'all really think this is a joke? They be watching us, y'all. They watching me right now as I record this video at my house. They be watching us all the time. They be watching us. Then you're trying to figure out why. Dang, how they know this about me? How they know? Because they watch you all the time. You could be somebody where they don't watch me. I be in nature all the time. They got cameras in nature, bro. You think everything in nature is natural? No. These trees that you see aren't natural. The grass that you walking in ain't natural. The leaves that you seeing and touching, them not natural. A lot of these insects not natural. Mosquito isn't natural. That's a man-made creation. It's not natural to the planet. No, it's not. You ever notice how a lot of things that aren't natural cause a lot of damage? Mosquitoes, not natural. Human beings, you're not originally natural to the planet. And notice how human beings cause a lot of damage. I'm not racist, but I'm being honest. Look how much damage the Caucasians cause. Let's just take it only to slavery. Look how much damage they cause in only slavery. We're talking about just slavery. And Caucasians, they're very unnatural to this planet. They're not even supposed to be here for real. Indians, Dravidians, etc. Mexicans, Indians, Asians, y'all aren't originally, you're not natural to the planet. This is why it'd be hard for y'all to survive and be here, because it's not natural for y'all to be here. What y'all don't realize is about us so-called black people, we are goddesses and gods. Our aura shoots out. Y'all can't live on this planet if we're not on here with y'all. We literally are like y'all are like our babies. We literally protect y'all. Y'all be talking down on black people, but if all of us, if our ancestors came on a ship right now and they told us, yo, get on this ship, we off here, and we all left, y'all would die off. No joke, no lie. Y'all would die off. Y'all would die off. Y'all wouldn't be able to survive without us. That's what a lot of you Caucasians, a lot of you Indians, a lot of you Mexicans, Dravidians, Asians, etc. That's what a lot of y'all don't want to accept. If all black people left off this planet, y'all would not be able to survive. Just y'all walking past stuff, we naturally shooting and giving y'all energy. Y'all don't even realize it. Don't even get me started if we cool with you and we dapping you up, or we having sex with you, or we hugging you, etc. We giving you energy. We helping you stay alive. Because you aren't originally supposed to be on this planet. Y'all are supposed to be somewhere cold. Y'all not supposed to be somewhere tropical. That doesn't strengthen you at all. We help y'all. If all black people got off this planet right now, y'all would not be able to survive. No, y'all would not. Y'all would be going out of y'all's rabbit minds, literally. Literally. If you go, bro, you think they got us listed as black people, bro, in them real files? I mean, them real files, bro. No, they don't, bro. They got us listed as... Man, I ain't even finna get too deep in it in this video, bro. I might just make a whole separate video decoding that, bro. But, bro, they got a cure for cancer. They've been had a cure for cancer. Don't fall for the manipulation tactics on these commercials, right? You know what I'm saying? And the people, the kids who have cancer, they don't know better. A lot of them don't know that they have a cure for cancer. They really think that they don't have a cure for this. But in reality, bro, they really got a cure for it. You know, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings who does have cancer. But, bro, it's the honest truth, bro. They've been had a cure for cancer. If you go look at Dr. Sebi's old work, he had a cure for cancer. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, if a lot of our ancestors was here on this planet now, they literally could whip up something right now and come up with a cure for cancer, all of the diseases. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our ancestors are healers. They know how to, take certain things. Like, our ancestors are so strong, they could just take something from nature. It could be anything and just transmute it and make it into a healing substance. I'm telling you, bro. I know the ancestors talked through me, literally. How do you think I was just able to tell you that information? How do I know that? Like, if you know, you know, bro. If you tapped in, what I mean by if you know, you know, is if you really tapped in with your ancestors, etc., and you do your work, your inner work, etc., you know what I'm saying is right, bro, etc. But look, man, I love y'all, man. There's so much more to love, always deeply. I catch y'all from on the next one, man. Peace.